Minute 1. The calm before the storm. 7:50 a.m. The world is still asleep. News agencies run just a few vague lines. Unusual activity at the Eastern European border. No one fully understands what's happening. But military radars pick something up. The silence is the calm before the storm. Minute 2. The first strike. 7:52 a.m. Suddenly, a city in Eastern Europe is rocked by an explosion. NATO forces go on high alert. Russia announces it has launched an operation, calling it legitimate defense. At the same time, China sends its navy to the Taiwan Strait. The US places all its bases on emergency code. This is no longer just a border skirmish. This is a declaration of war. Minute 3. Digital apocalypse. 7:54 a.m. The internet slows down. Cyberattacks target global data centers. Pentagon systems are hit. Across Europe, banking systems start collapsing. ATMs stop working. Credit cards get declined. Social media platforms go completely offline. Computer screens go black, displaying the word unreachable. With the information flow cut off, panic spreads. People don't know what's happening. Rumors spread by word of mouth. Minute 4. Western Front on alert. 7:56 a.m. Massive military movements begin along the borders of Poland, Germany, and Ukraine. NATO troops are deployed to the borders. Fighter jets take off from airbases across Europe. As warplanes patrol the skies over London, people seek shelter in subway stations. A state of emergency is declared in Paris. Churches in Rome fill with prayers. The West smells war firsthand for the first time in nearly a century. Minute 5. First counterattacks. 7:58 a.m. Some NATO countries launch countermeasures. The U.S. repositions some of its submarines deployed in the Pacific. American warships approach the Syrian coast in the Mediterranean, while Russia mobilizes its Black Sea Fleet. In the South China Sea, Chinese Navy vessels and U.S. destroyers face off. A delicate balance where a tiny spark could ignite a massive fire is in play. Japanese Air Force shoots down a Russian reconnaissance plane approaching the Chinese border. The first bullet is fired. Minute 6. Information warfare begins. 8 a.m. TV screens go dark. Radio signals become scrambled. Access to accurate information becomes impossible. Fake videos, deepfake leader speeches, and doctored audio recordings flood the airwaves. Rumors spread that the U.S. president has given a strike order only to be later proven fake. In this shattered reality, people begin trusting not only what they see, but what they believe. Minute 7. Civil resistance. 8:02 a.m. People in major cities like Istanbul, Berlin, and New York take to the streets. Anti-war protests erupt, but it's too late. Governments no longer listen. Civil resistance groups try to build their own networks through the internet. Old radios, walkie-talkies, sticky notes, paper leaflets. Humanity builds alternative communication channels. The voices of peace mix with the sounds of war. Minute 8. Nuclear threat escalates. 8:04 a.m. Nuclear facilities on the U.S. East Coast go on high alert. Activity is spotted at Russia's nuclear bases in Siberia. Israel puts all of its nuclear deterrents on standby. China warns that it will respond with maximum force if attacked within its borders. Tensions rise between India and Pakistan as well. The world has moved from the Cold War era straight into the heart of nuclear risk. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction is no longer just a theory. Minute 9. Silence of the leaders. 8:06 a.m. World leaders remain silent. Neither Biden, Putin, nor Xi Jinping addresses the public directly. The silence is terrifying. The United Nations Security Council tries to convene, but communications fail. The Ukrainian leader sends a short radio message. Hold on. The French president addresses the nation through tear. People no longer trust their leaders. They must trust each other. Minute 10. The red line is crossed. 8:08 a.m. An intercontinental missile carrying a thermonuclear warhead is detected over Moscow. Its target is unknown. Simultaneously, the U.S. launches 2 B-2 bombers from Greenland. TV screens fill with a single message: Seek shelter now. People panic and rush into subway stations, underground parking lots, and tunnels. A final radio announcement echoes. This is not a drill. The world has passed the point of no return. The first 10 minutes are over. And now, the war begins.